Today we are reviewing a car that used to be affordable, but now it is not. This was the go-to car that you would buy when you started working because it was so affordable, it was worth the money. So at the moment, the car that you are looking at, this is a Comfortline, which today, if you want a Comfortline from VW, you have to cough up 280,000 for a Polo Vivo. Let me repeat that, 280,000 for a Polo Vivo. That's a lot of money. So in terms of the driving experience, it drives very well. I like that it comes with a 4-cylinder. This whole 1-cylinder gang, I don't like it. So I've seen a lot of people crying with the Polo TSI, the one which is a big brother to this one, but in terms of size they look similar, but a lot of people are suffering in terms of that one. It has a lot of maintenance issues, engine issues. So if you want a Polo, I'd suggest that you go for this type of model because I've never seen anyone having issues. So this is a car that I'm driving. This is my sister's car. So this car has been here since 2017, if I'm correct. Yes, since 2017. So my sister does not drive that much. The only long distance driving that she does is from work to Limpopo coming back. So this car at the moment has 40,000 kilometers on the clock. So she doesn't drive that much as opposed to me, who drove approximately 40,000 kilometers all the way from this year all the way from 2022. So that's when I bought my car. So I've driven 40,000 kilometers in that space of time. So the Polo Vivo, it drives very well in terms of power. If you want a Bugatti, yeah, this is not where you are. This is not a fast car, but it's fast enough in terms of the car size. So it comes with 63 kilowatts, which translate to 84 in terms of horsepower, which is more than enough to propel this car forward. It is more than enough. I don't think you're gonna need more power. If you need more power, definitely you need to buy the bigger brother, but obviously you need to have more money to fix whatever issues that you come across or fix them under warranty. So this one is fast enough, and in terms of comfort, it's a very comfortable car. So if you were looking for leather inside the car, there is no sign of any leather. So there's a lot of plastic that VW used to save up in terms of money. But other than that, the car looks very good inside as opposed to other cars. So I don't know which car to compare it to, because I'm supposed to compare it with the Suzuki Swift. But at the moment, this car is way overpriced, because in order to get the car which is in the same price range as this one in terms of Suzuki, you have to really upgrade and go all the way up to Baleno or GLX, and they offer a lot of features, because as you can see, this one does not even have a touch screen, which in the modern cars I can forgive them because the car model is from 2017. But the other thing is that even though the models from 2017, the models which are coming out now in 2024, they still don't have a touch screen. So that's something that you need to consider in terms of if you want to go for the Polo or you're thinking of another car in terms of this price range. So let's cover the outside appearance. So never mind the background and everything. So this video was taken from home. So this video was taken in December. I was home just enjoying the sun from Limpopo. So this car, if you get the Comfortline, what it brings, they will give you fog lights, they will give you 15-inch alloy wheels, which in the trend line it does not offer that. And some of them, in terms of the Comfortline, they will give you mirrors which are body colored, but for this one it is not body colored. So it's a very confusing spec, because if you go for the Polo trend line, it also has the blacked out mirrors which are black, which are not covered, which are not the same color as the body. But in terms of the outside, the Polo Vivo is always being a very attractive car. It's a boxy car, not a lot of lines. It's not a very busy car when you're looking at it, but in terms of how it looks very nice. So one thing that you should know, if you're buying a Polo trend line, the Comfortline, all the way to the GT model that comes with 1.0 liter engine, they do not come with a sunroof. So that's why most people now, they're buying the Polo TSI, that old model that is used, and people are paying so much, so people have money. So this is how this car looks when you get into the inside. So don't expect a multifunctional steering wheel or a gauge cluster, which is a digital instrumental cluster. Don't expect all of that. Basically what VW gives you, it gives you only usable features, only features that you need, and all the features that you don't need you're not gonna expect to find in this car. But all in all, everything is being put out nicely. Everything is where you want it to be. Everything that you need, you can just quickly find it. And the thing that I like the most, it's the air conditioning. So the air conditioning is very easy to access. It's just there, you can just use it without going into the screen, which is a very good thing. So one thing that you can see in terms of the price range that's very disappointing, I hope the Polos which are coming out now, they at least have a mirror for the driver's side and also a light, especially if you are paying 280,000 and they're still offering the same features. At least it needs to show that you're coughing up a lot. There isn't any wireless charging. If you want USBs, you're not gonna find them here. So this model, it mostly comes with a 5-speed manual. So if you want an automatic, they are there, but they're not easy to find. I'm not sure if VW is still making the automatic one, but in terms of this engine and the power output that it produces, I wouldn't advise you to go for the automatic. If it's there, I would advise you to just go for the manual one, where you'll be able to control the gears yourself, and then you won't really notice how slow the car is. And for a lady's car, it's perfect. It's very perfect. So if you go to the back, there's just enough space that you need. There's enough knee room for someone who's not extremely tall. There is enough knee room so people can actually sit doing long distance driving, and there's enough headroom, and also there's enough luggage space. So yeah, that has been my review for the Polo Vivo. As I said, I would go into very in-depth because everybody knows about the Polo. You know, it doesn't have side airbags. You know, it comes with 2 airbags. It doesn't have a lot of features, but for the price, it's very crazy because at the back you still have winding mirrors. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.